It's a sensitive topic. And it's not like I have a huge, enormous platform I could speak on. I don't. But I do have a small one. A small YouTube channel with 125 subscribers. But I'm gonna put that to use. And I'm gonna say what I need to say and what I want to say. Right now, the country is in a real controversy because of the killings of an African American, George Floyd, about 2 or 3 days ago. You probably already know this. I don't need to explain. My point here is it needs to stop. And I know a lot of people will obviously accept that it's been happening for so long and it's now getting it's now getting spotlighted. It's now being put into the light. It's been done before, but what did it last? A day? This is big because after George Floyd, a trans woman, a day later in Georgia, I believe, was thrown off a bridge by two cops for no reason. It's something that is going to keep escalating into an even worse thing if it doesn't stop now. I hear a lot of things on Twitter, on the news, that it's not just African Americans, it's that all lives matter. And although I agree right now, we need to put the spotlight on African Americans being oppressed because they are the ones that have been put down the most for ages, for centuries even. And it's just now getting into the light that that's what happens. And I agree that Muslims and Latinos and Native Americans and women and all minorities have been oppressed in this country for so long, and I understand, and we all deserve equality, but right now the spotlight is on African Americans that need help, that need people to stand up, to make their voices heard, so things like these stop happening. I think it's the best. I think it's in logical reason to think about the African Americans being oppressed by racism and harassment. And honestly, we need to stop calling it armed services abuse or oppression because it's not that anymore. It's gone up to murder now. We need to spell it out. M-U-R-D-E-R, murder. It's not just blatant racism anymore. It's killings of young and old African Americans, which have been going on for a long time. And it's gonna sound odd, but I'm glad it's finally getting the spotlight it deserves. I don't want those last words to be put out of context, but it had to happen. This had to be shown to the world that it's happening. So if you want to do something, make your voices heard. Speak out on your social media. Speak out to your family. Speak out to your friends. Speak out on protests. Peaceful protests, please. Peaceful protests. African Americans do not deserve what they've been getting for ages. Yes, all lives matter, but right now, Black lives matter the most. Maybe tomorrow it'll be Latinos. Maybe in 2 weeks it'll be women. Maybe in 3 weeks it'll be Muslims. It will all come in due time. But we need to take this step by step. Right now, Black lives matter. And I hope there's justice for George Floyd. Make your voices heard. Make it count. Have a good day, everybody.